Okay, one more video about the mobile robot platform I'm working on building. One thing I haven't talked about yet across the other videos is the chassis so much. The idea is that it's 2 levels. It's going to be made out of materials that are attainable and not too expensive. And I've been looking around for some candidates. I have something good for the frame. I'm still working on these boards here. I want the boards to be non-conductive. I want them to be somewhat water resistant, and like everything else, attainable and not very expensive. So for starters, here's what I want to make the chassis out of. This is called angle aluminum. There's angle iron and angle aluminum. The iron is made out of steel. This is lighter, less expensive. This is 3/4 inch, and I think this will be fine as far as strength for the project. You can also get this perforated, but I think it has to be at least 1 inch or so. So you don't see, I don't think I've seen perforated angle aluminum, which means, and by perforated, it's like the erector said, it has the periodic holes there. So to make this work, I'm going to have to drill my own holes through this. So I have the automatic center punch to start and then drill holes. The frame is going to be 12 inches by 18 on the bottom, 12 by 14 on the top. And I'm going to use these L brackets to hold pieces together. So once I drill the holes, I'm going to use machine screws to put the clamps there. I went with something kind of big instead of getting something half the size, thinking it might just help with stability and evenness of it. And then once we have the frame, we need a platform to build things on. The circuit boards, the single board computers, all that. In my other video where I showed the motors ensemble, that's going to be on something like this. This is AZEC. I'm just going to cut a foot piece out of this and use this to hold the motor, the piece that holds the axle for the wheel. And then this piece will be fitted to the motor body. Don't have a real good candidate. I bought this. This is tempered hardboard. This is cheap, and it's somewhat water resistant, but not very. I don't know what to use for this permanently, because things are either expensive, conductive, or just not easy to work with. The other criteria for these pieces, the top and bottom layers, is that they have to take screws and drill well. They can't shear or split as you're drilling into it, because you're going to be fixing things to this. Your battery ensembles, different boards, other kind of sensors and actuators and all that. So thinking about a material, and I'm going to use the tempered hardboard just to work with things and sort of prototype it, but still looking for a good candidate solution for that material. Any ideas? Definitely up for it. And that's about it.